guys! Welcome to my class. Our topic for today is about numerical expressions. You are going to learn it here, the easy way. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe so that you will be kept updated on the next math lesson. Then, like and share so that you can also help other students. We are going to learn today how to use the order of operations in finding the value of expressions. And we are going to learn how to find the value of expressions by performing operations in the proper order. Numerical expression is a combination of numbers, integers combined using mathematical operators such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. To know the order of operations, we need to be aware of the Pemdas Rule. Letter P stands for parenthesis. E stands for exponent, like 4 to the power of 2, where 4 is the base and number 2 is the exponent. In this case, you are going to multiply 4 2 times. Letter M stands for multiply. D for divide, A for add, and S for subtract. Therefore, the order that we use to simplify equation is parenthesis, exponent, multiply, divide, add, and subtract. To remember easily the order of operations, I want you to remember this sentence. Pretty excellent math detectives are smart. So that you're not going to be confused, I want you to remember these 4 rules. First, simplify the expression inside grouping symbols. Then, find the value of all powers. Afterwards, multiply and divide in order from left to right. And the fourth one is add and subtract in order from left to right. Okay? Let us work on this example so that you will be guided. Find the value of the expression 20 minus 5 plus 3. We need to follow the fourth rule here. Add and subtract in order from left to right. Starting from the left, 20 minus 5 will give us 15. We can therefore add now after subtraction. Therefore, 15 plus 3 will give us 18. Let us work on the same example, but this time we're going to use different operators. 20 plus 5 times 3. This time we're going to use the rule number 3. Multiply and divide in order from left to right. But in rule number 3, there is multiplication and division, and we do not have it in our expression. So we're going to follow the Pemdas Rule. Parenthesis, exponent, multiplication, divide, add, and subtract. In our expression, we have addition and multiplication. So we're going to multiply first and then add. Rewriting the expression below, 20 plus 5 times 3. We are going to multiply 5 and 3 first and it will give us 15. Afterwards, we can add the 20. And it will give us 35. It is easy, right? We're just going to follow the Pemdas Rule. In this regard, you have learned how to use the order of operations in finding the value of expressions. Now, let us study how to find the value of expression by performing operations in the proper order. Let us work on this example so that you will be guided. 60 divided by 5 plus 9 times 12 minus 4 and close in parentheses. Since we have numbers grouped inside the parentheses, we're going to work on the parentheses first. Accordingly, 12 minus 4 will give us 8. After working on the parentheses, there is multiplication. So we're going to multiply 9 by 8 and it will give us 72. After multiplication, there is division in the expression. So we're going to work on the division. 60 divided by 5 will give us 12. After division, there is addition, so we can add now 12 and 72. And it will give us 84. It is easy, right? Let us work on another example so that you can understand it well. 9 plus 7 squared times 3. There is no parenthesis in the expression, but there is an exponent. So we're going to work on the exponent first. 7 raised to the power of 2 means 7 times 7, so it is 49. Then we can work on multiplication. 49 times 3 will give us 147. After multiplication, there is addition, so we're going to add 9 to 147. Correspondingly, it will give us 156. It is easy, right? Let us work on another example so that you can hit it off. Find the value of the expression 19 plus 5 cubed minus 3 and close in a parenthesis times 4. Applying the Pemdas rule, we're going to work first on the numbers that is enclosed in parentheses. But inside the parentheses, there is an exponent, so 5 cubed is 125. We're going to subtract 3 from 125. And it will give us 122. After working on a parenthesis and exponent, there is a multiplication. So we're going to multiply 122 by 4. And it will give us 488. We can work now on addition. 19 plus 488 will give us 507. It is easy, right? Correspondingly, we have met our goal for today's lesson. We have learned how to use the order of operations in finding the value of expressions. And we have learned how to find the value of expressions by performing operations in the proper order. To wrap it up, I want you to remember the Pemdas rule. Parentheses, exponent, multiply, divide, add, and subtract. So that you're not going to forget the order, I want you to remember this sentence. Pretty excellent math detectives are smart. To sum it up, I want you to remember these 4 rules. Simplify the expressions inside grouping symbols. Then, find the value of all the powers. Afterwards, multiply and divide in order from left to right. Then, the last one, add and subtract in order from left to right. Such as in this example, 20 minus 5 plus 3. You're going to apply the number 4 rule. Add and subtract in order from left to right. So we're going to subtract first and then we're going to add. Similarly, in this expression, we're going to follow the Pemdas rule. Parenthesis first and then exponent. Afterwards, we're going to multiply and then add. Just don't forget the 4 rules so that everything will be easy for you. Number 1, simplify the expressions inside grouping symbols. Number 2, find the value of all powers. Number 3, multiply and divide in order from left to right. And number 4, add and subtract in order from left to right. Then, I want you to remember this sentence so that you're not going to forget the order of operations. Pretty excellent math detectives are smart. Okay? Pretty excellent math detectives are smart. It is easy. To conclude our lesson for today, I want you to always remember what His Highness Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, may his soul rest in peace, wrote for us. Education is like a lantern which lights your way in a dark alley. Sheikh Zayed wrote and left this quote for us so that the youth will always remember the importance of education. His quote will handed down from generation to generation, but the genuine concern of Sheikh Zayed for his nation will always remain and be realized by the future generation. And to encapsulate our lesson for today, I want you to always remember that life is a math equation. You cannot get the most of it if you cannot convert the negatives into positive. I do hope you have learned a lot for today's lesson and you find it easy. Till next month lesson. Catch you later, guys. See ya!